Okay, so hello, Mr. Mankadwani. For those who are viewing this channel for the first time, hopefully, because nobody views this channel, even I don't view my own videos because why would I sit and watch my own videos right now? Maybe someday in the future when I feel like how I used to be, what I used to speak, what I used to think, like how stupid I was, how foolish I was, how aspirational I was, how motivated I was. Maybe that it all turned out good, or maybe with a little bit of sadness that how it could have been better. Whatever, that would be when I would be viewing this, and right now nobody views it, including me. Okay, lighting is not proper, but leave it. So, today was the second day of my 10 hours challenge. First of all, 10 hours challenge is not a really big thing because the app which I use to track time on for studying, there are people studying 15-16 hours a day on that, and I don't even understand how because I am currently taking sleep of 6 to 7 hours, then 1 hours of gym, exercise, etc. Then combining all the eating food, taking breaks, etc., etc., etc. The max I can do is 10 hours. Today I was taking a nap in evening and it got extended, which it shouldn't have. And right now the time is 1:30, which is lot more than it usually should be. Like ideally the schedule which I have, which I should be asleep till 11, but right now it's 1:30 and I'm awake. And why I'm awake? I'm awake because 10 hours was to be completed. Um, there was a friend of mine who was saying me that why do you want to complete 10 hours only? Like, what is this fixation about 10 hours? So basically I told him and I thought about it to myself that the point is not 10 hours. 10 hours is not something a holy number, a great number. It could be 11 hours, it could be 12 hours. I could literally study an hour more and do 11 hours. That's not the point. The point is to be consistent. And when you have to be consistent, if for 1 minute even I do it today, okay, 5 minutes early I would close the timer. It's 9:55, it's very close to 10 hours. Who cares? Then tomorrow it would be 10 minutes, then 20 minutes, and 30 minutes, and slowly there would be no point of switching on a timer itself. So I'm very adamant on this 10-hour thing, and I try to finish it by hook or crook. Right now, when I woke up from my nap at 6 in the evening, from that it's 1:30 right now, and I have taken 1.5 hour break in the whole time combined, and that was also 5 minutes of washroom, 5 minutes of filling my water bottle, etc., talking to a friend for 5 to 7 minutes, like that. It's 1.5 hours of break which had taken. Otherwise, if I would have studied continuously from 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock, it should have been finished by 12 o'clock, but it's finished now. So there's that. Tomorrow I would, but while ideally what I would like is to study 12 hours a day along with gym, but I have studied 12 hours a day before, and I can study it today also, tomorrow. But the point is that the day I study 12 hour day, then I might not be able to study 12 hour day tomorrow. And if I'm able to study 12 hour day tomorrow, the next day I would definitely not be able to study on a third day. So I'm trying to maintain a balance between long study hours and being consistent with those long study hours, because studying for 12 hours on 2 days and not studying on a third day is no worldly will to anyone, right? So there's that. About the fact about my gym journey, I'm thinking to change my gym because it's very crowded at this point. Because summer vacations, etc., there are so many people are started coming to gym. It's a very decent gym and one of the best in my areas, but a lot of people have now started coming into it, so it feels a bit messy and bit uncomfortable. So I would probably look for a new gym to change, and I would also have to set up proper goals about what I would have to set up proper goals about my fitness journey, that by this date I would have to either lose this much weight or I would have to be able to lift this much pounds. I have a dream of running a marathon, so maybe I should start with increasing my stamina, etc. etc. The point right now is that this 10-hour challenge, which is like studying 10 hours daily, consumes so much of me. Like it takes so much time of me, it takes so much energy of me, it takes so much attention, because it just usually feels like you have woken up, you have started studying, then you have eaten something, then you have again started studying, then you have maybe went to gym, then you have again starting to study, and it just feels continuous. Like you're studying, and you are doing nothing else, because even the breaks you take are 10-20 minutes, and they are for food, they are for some work or something like that. Okay, basically. So I'm not actually getting time to just plan out my YouTube channel. Like it won't be very hard for me to record and create videos, and I have someone a very trustworthy friend of mine who is there to even edit my videos. So even that won't take my time. Well, I have already decided that I would just keep editing minimal on my videos. Like, I would not add any background noise. My noise is enough, and basically I know that if I just play with background noise, etc., I can keep you hooked for a long time. And if I just put very sweezy edits, your dopamine, what could be say, their dopamine infested brain would just love it so much, and you would view it, and my viewership hours would continue, and my views would skyrocket. But that's not the way I want to go, because the kind of content I consume on YouTube is, I don't consume any YouTube shorts, though I'm planning to create one, because that is the way where how I would be able to grow channel, and get connected to more viewers. And if someone already watches shorts, so if I'm creating some shorts which are self-help, so I don't think it's ironic. It maybe could even motivate them to leave watching shorts, because I feel like it's just so much of dopamine rush. And even if I'm spending 2 hours on scrolling, I won't even be remembering two important things from it. That what did I scroll or what did I watch, and just your brain would be so problematic. So there's that. So now I'm not able to find time on planning my YouTube thing, because there are one or two challenges which I would like to create. There would be daily short series which I would like to create, and I would be able to create them. Like for example, the meditation thing was there. Yesterday also I said that I would have to decide which kind of meditation and what objective goals of my meditation journey would be, and I could daily do some meditation. I could slip in some time and do that. But the problem again here is what the problem again here is that I have not planned about it. So this is a real problem I'm facing, and I would just have to either take half an hour or something, because actually the point is not that I can just sit with myself and think for some time, and that would be okay. But the point is that I would have to do research. I would have to do research about what I would have to do research about. I would have to do research about what kind of meditations are there, which is good for this challenge, how I could create videos, how could, because I think so. Creating systems is important. Like for example, if I created a short today, and today I think that tomorrow I thought that I should change this thing, and I spent half an hour extra and change that thing. Then day after tomorrow I will change another thing. Day after tomorrow I will change another thing, and then it will become so time consuming that I won't be even able to do it. So my plan is not to make it best. It may I want to become best version of myself, but here while creating content, I don't plan to create the best content. Best content means content should be best, but the best sound quality, the best hookup lines, the best script. I'm not planning to do that, because if I start writing script, it would take 1 hour to write a script, and then I would start creating videos like this. Right now, it was just that I completed my study session, and then I just started the camera and I started saying whatever in my mind was. So I would like to keep it this way, because I am not saying, see, I won't know that I should just daily learn something, daily improve something, and when I improve 1% daily, I would grow a lot. But the point is that the cost of improving 1% daily is that I would have to learn new things. I would have to see what I can improve, and then I would have to spend time improving. What I want to do is I want to create a system that this is how it is going to be. It may not be the best, it would be okay, it would be good, and then it would be a system which could be replicated daily in 10 minutes. For example, I have a ChatGPT chat, which is just there for generating my thumbnail. So I would just post a video, but I would just post a photo of me right now, and then I would give it to it, and then it would add a white background to it, and then what would happen, and then it would generate a thumbnail for me, right? Now, similarly, I would like to have system like I just switch on the camera, like I have my phone. I have so many video ideas and topics I could create video on, so I could use that and start creating video on the go. Right now, I just closed my study. I started creating a video. 10 minutes it took. I said what was in my mind. See, I feel like that when I'm just closing the video and I'm just speaking what is in my mind, it may not be very useful for you. So I would just like to curate my content, and I would like to create very quality content which you would just love seeing, which would inspire you to do something, which would like change your perspective, because I just like those things. It just feels so fascinating to me. Those things which just change your perspective. Like your thinking was one way and it just moved it away. That thing I love a lot. So I would like to create some content which would do that. But right now, it's also important for consistency, and I would have to work to make my content worth it, or make my content valuable. So I would have to do that, and there are also other things I would have to sort, the test series which I would just give tests, etc. The way I am studying, because right now I'm studying 10 hours, 3 subjects, but I'm not getting I'm not understanding how should I divide the time properly, or how should I give test, or the things which I want to improve, or I'm not able to uh, differentiate properly into the time which I'm spending on learning and the time in which I'm spending on solving questions, which is more important. So there are a lot of things I have to solve for. I have to find a new gym. So there are a lot of things I have to solve for. But I am going on. I am on a path. 10 hour studies, 1 hour gym daily. I will slowly try to move it to 12 hours a day. One day in between, after a week or something of doing it, I would have to take a break, where would maybe plan all these etc. Till now, this is what I am going to do and stick with it.